Most people think talking about their goals makes them more likely to achieve them. But an old master once warned his student of something strange. Some dreams die the moment they are spoken, and a young man named Kai was about to learn why. Kai was ambitious. He wanted to build a successful business, master his craft, and become someone people admired. Every time a new goal entered his mind, he couldn't wait to tell someone. His friends knew his plans, his family knew his plans, even strangers knew his plans, and every time he spoke about them, something felt incredible. People nodded, they smiled, they praised his ambition. Some even called him inspiring. For a moment, Kai felt powerful, like success was already his. But months later, nothing had changed. The business was still an idea. The skills remained undeveloped. The goals existed only in conversation. One evening, frustrated and confused, Kai sought the wisdom of an old teacher who lived beyond the city walls. When he arrived, he found the master planting seeds in silence. Kai bowed. "Master, I don't understand. I have goals, I have plans, I have motivation, yet nothing ever seems to happen." The master continued planting without looking up. "Tell me, how many people know about your dreams?" Kai smiled. "Almost everyone." The master stopped. "And how many of those dreams have become reality?" The smile disappeared. "Very few." The old man nodded. "Then I believe I know your problem." The next morning, the master handed Kai a small clay pot filled with water. "Carry this through the village. Do not spill a drop." Kai carefully obeyed. The journey demanded all of his attention. Every step mattered, every movement required focus. When he finally returned exhausted, the master asked a simple question. "How many people did you speak to?" "None." "How many opinions did you hear?" "None." "How many distractions pulled your attention away?" "None." The master smiled. "Because your energy was committed to carrying the water." Then he pointed toward the nearly full pot. "A dream is no different. Every goal begins as a container of energy. When you constantly speak about it, seek approval for it, and imagine the praise that comes with it, you begin pouring that energy away." Kai frowned. "But talking about goals should motivate me." The master shook his head, only for a moment. Then he explained. "The human mind struggles to distinguish between receiving recognition and earning recognition. When people praise your ambition, your brain experiences a small reward, a feeling of accomplishment, even though nothing has been accomplished. The applause arrives before the work, the reward arrives before the effort, and, slowly, the urgency disappears." For the first time, Kai understood. He remembered every conversation, every excited announcement, every compliment, every moment he felt successful before doing anything at all. The master picked up a seed and held it in his palm. "Tell me, what happens if I dig up this seed every day to show people how well it is growing?" Kai laughed. "It will never grow." "Exactly. Some things require darkness before they can become strong. Dreams are like seeds. Constant exposure weakens them. Silence protects them." Over the following months, Kai changed. He stopped announcing his plans, stopped seeking approval, stopped chasing attention. When people asked what he was working on, he simply smiled and continued working. The energy he once spent talking now flowed into action. Days became weeks, weeks became months. For the first time in his life, progress replaced promises. One evening, nearly a year later, Kai returned to the master's garden. This time he brought results instead of explanations. The business had grown, his skills had improved, his confidence no longer depended on anyone else's opinion. The master looked at him and smiled. "What changed?" Kai thought for a moment. "Before, I wanted people to witness my dreams. Now I want my work to speak for them." The old man nodded. "And which feels better?" Kai looked toward the horizon. "The second one, because it is real." The master stood and brushed the dirt from his hands. Most people announce their future because they crave certainty. But the strongest people move quietly. They understand that goals are fragile in the beginning, like seeds beneath the soil, protected from the noise, protected from unnecessary attention, protected until they are strong enough to stand on their own. If you have a dream, you do not need to convince the world it will happen. You do not need to announce every step. You do not need permission. Work in silence, grow in silence, build in silence, because the loudest proof of success is not what you say, it is what you eventually become.